The Aston Martin DB5 made its first appearance in You Only Live Twice. True or false? False. The Aston Martin DB5 first appeared in Goldfinger, 1964, and became one of the most famous cars in cinema history. License to Kill, 1989, was the first Bond film to receive a PG-13 rating. True or false? True. Due to its darker tone and more intense action sequences, License to Kill was the first Bond film to receive a PG-13 rating in the United States. Sean Connery returned to play Bond in Never Say Never Again, which was part of the official James Bond series. True or false? False. Never Say Never Again, 1983, was not part of the official Eon Productions series. It was a remake of Thunderball and marked Connery's final appearance as Bond in a rival production. James Bond has never been married in any of the films. True or false? False. James Bond married Tracy DiVincenzo in On Her Majesty's Secret Service, 1969, played by Diana Rigg. Tragically, she was killed shortly after the wedding in the film. GoldenEye, 1995, was Pierce Brosnan's first appearance as James Bond. True or false? True. After a long delay in production, GoldenEye marked Pierce Brosnan's debut as Bond, reviving the franchise after a 6-year gap since License to Kill. Roger Moore holds the record for the most appearances as James Bond in official films. True or false? True. Roger Moore played James Bond 7 times, starting with Live and Let Die, 1973, and ending with A View to a Kill, 1985, the most of any actor in the official series. Die Another Day, 2002, marked the 40th anniversary of the James Bond film series. True or false? True. Die Another Day featured many references to previous Bond films, celebrating 40 years since the release of Dr. No in 1962. The Living Daylights, 1987, was the last James Bond movie to use an original Ian Fleming title. True or false? False. Quantum of Solace, 2008, is the last Bond film to use a title from one of Ian Fleming's original short stories, though the plot itself is different. The character Jaws, a henchman with steel teeth, appears in 2 Bond films. True or false? True. Jaws, played by Richard Kiel, appeared in The Spy Who Loved Me, 1977, and returned by popular demand in Moonraker, 1979, making him one of the few Bond villains to reappear. Tomorrow Never Dies, 1997, was the first Bond film made after the end of the Cold War. True or false? True. Tomorrow Never Dies was the first post-Cold War Bond film, reflecting changes in global politics with media mogul Elliot Carver as the villain instead of traditional Soviet adversaries.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.